It's time for our big plant reveal. All right, as far as yesterday, this one is Goldenrod. It's part of the Solidago species, and there's 100 or more varieties of this Goldenrod. It's part of the Asteraceae family, like sunflower, daisy, chamomile. But anyway, before we do anything else, I'd like to kind of go into how to identify them and basically, so we know we have the right plant. So here we go. Okay, so here we are. One of the first ways that we're going to identify, other than our beautiful flowers here, that's kind of, you see if you look at them, they stick straight up almost like a tree. If you look, create like almost like a Christmas tree or a spear top. And then you have all these small little flowers here, almost like the center of a sunflower actually. So, and then we're going to go on to looking at, you'll notice that this plant's leaves, they're kind of big towards the bottom. And as they come up, they get smaller and smaller. Another way that we're going to identify this plant is you'll look at this leaf here, and you'll notice about halfway down, there is a secondary vein there. You can kind of see it better on the back side. Let's see. I'm going to pull one off for you guys. Okay. You see that vein there? The secondary big thick vein there. That's how we're going to identify it. And then another way is that it's really, really rough feeling. Like it's going to catch your clothes, guys. Now there are some lookalikes, and you know, I'll post them later. Like, well, they say ragweed is a lookalike, but ragweed has green flowers. And also another thing about this plant is people say that this is what causes allergies, but they're mistaken. It's usually the ragweed. The cool thing about goldenrod is that the pollen on this plant is heavy, so it usually falls right straight to the ground, unlike ragweed. There are some lookalikes for this plant, so make sure that you are identifying them appropriately. I think some of the names of some of them are liferoot, staggerweed, ragwort, groundsel. Those are all toxic, okay? But usually the ones that bloom early are ragwort and groundsel. And they have like a small daisy-like flower. Now the other ones you'll have to look into. I'll try and post some pictures on that a little bit later. Now, different ways you can use these. They also where they're found is in the lower 48, in open, dry places. You know, like, and they bloom later in the fall, and you could, beautiful fall colors here. So they bloom late summer, early fall. Their name is Solidago, which comes from the word, which means actually to make one whole. So that kind of gives you a little bit about, the history of this plant, and actually it tells a little bit about what it does. It makes one whole. So there you go. You can use the leaves, the stalk, you can use the flowers and the roots. I have heard of people taking the leaves and the stalk and the and grinding them up and making like a poultice or like a band-aid or to heal wounds and burns. And also they've used this as a poultice or a bandage to stop bleeding. Wild, huh? And to prevent infection. So it's super good for you on your skin, internally, and everything else. A lot of people make tea with it for allergies, like we were talking about. Even pet allergies, it can be used for pet allergies, fungal infections, sores of the mouth. You can gargle with it, make a tea and gargle with it, and it helps your sore throat. Also, it has been known to help for kidneys and liver. It also, and repair your liver, and help throughout the body, head to toe with inflammation. It helps with indigestion, stomach aches, flatulence, nausea, morning sickness, hay fever, or bronchial disorders. Sometimes, you know, it was used for whooping cough, and bites on your skin. Another good thing that I read about this morning is they used it for UTIs and bladder infections. A lot of people would say that you probably don't want to use it if you have a kidney stone, but it's amazing to use afterwards. It helps with the reoccurrence of the stones coming back. So I thought that was pretty cool, you guys. A few more things. It helps fight candida. If anybody knows what that is, if you don't, you need to look it up. It fights candida, which is awesome. It fights yeast, thrush. It helps with arthritis and gout, joint pain. You can use it topical and make a salve for joint pain, or you can drink it and it helps with joint pain. So there you go. It's super cool. It helps with stamina, and it helps stimulate the kidneys, y'all. This is almost like a miracle plant here. You can make tinctures, you can make tea, you can make salve. If anybody has any recipes they'd like to add, please let us know, because we'd like to know how to use these. You know, the more we know what to do with it, the better off we are with it and can use it and actually use it to help us. You know what I'm saying? So here we go, you guys. Solidago species, Goldenrod, the miracle herb that heals your body head to toe. So right now it's blooming. After you go out and you find it and you identify it, let's see how you use it. You know, I can't wait to hear what you guys have as far as recipes or thoughts below. Please let me know any stories you have about goldenrod, or how you've used it, or anything that you may know extra I did not put in here. I just want to say thank you for being a part of this and gaining knowledge with me as we're all learning these things. And I appreciate y'all being a part of this. Happy forging, you guys.